No último episódio de Tales of Berseria.
If I devour you, we'll be one again anyway. The compass.
Tom. Ih, se fudeu. Caralho, moleque. E aí, pessoal, sejam bem-vindos a mais um vídeo. Dessa vez estou aqui com mais Berseria. Pela segunda vez, no mesmo dia. Vamos lá. É verdade, agora que eu tô a segunda vez no mesmo dia, não tem... não tem como, mano. Os... Chapéu Norme Vácuo, Eisen. Ok, traje de Norme. Não tem como checar o bagulho. Triste. O que nós temos aqui que eu não peguei? Fragmento de quartzo. Espero que aquele lá tenha garrafa da vida. Por favor, tenha garrafa da vida. Por favor. Tem fragmento de quartzo, por que eu não peguei esses? Por que eu não peguei esses? E tava marcado ali. Eu cheguei no limite? Não, né? Pisar. Bora lá então, né? Save. Aproveitar ele lá no Turtles ali na frente pra pegar. Turtles, venha pra cá. Me dê uma garrafa da vida. Achei que veria super tartaruga, eu nunca mais quero voltar pra aquele lugar. Ok. Garrafa arcana faz o quê? Restaura 2 de ME de um aliado durante a batalha. É, isso aqui é bom. Isso aqui é bom. Eu posso já fazer isso aqui, é verdade. Mas tipo, não tem nada aqui nesse lado, né? Plim, plim. 5 moedas Tails. Eu tenho que checar o lugar, né? O bagulho pra gastar essas moedas. Não sei exatamente o que você usa elas. Parar? Eu devo ter visto, só que eu não lembro. Eu lembro de dar o tutorial. Bora continuar então, pelo menos a gente tá mais veloz do que antes. Perdi as almas, mas quem se importa? Eu não preciso de roupinha, eu preciso de habilidades. Habilidades, mano, preciso sobreviver. Pelo menos as barreiras não tá mais aqui, né? As barreiras de fogo e essas coisas todas.
Is that demon really Ifried?
Eisen would know better than anyone, so I'd take it as a fact.
But I thought when people have a strong will like you and Kurogane, they don't lose themselves upon becoming a demon. From how Eisen talks about him, I'd say his strength of will should be considerable.
Even if you don't lose yourself, a demon is a demon. When you change, you're no longer human. I don't remember how I felt as a human, but I bet the human me would have thought I'm a real monster.
But would the old part of Ifried allow him to be so obedient to the Abbey?
É, exatamente.
No. He didn't seem to be following Melchior of his own free will. I imagine Melchior's illusory arts are at play.
Like what we saw at Loringen in a ball? Is that enough to control a demon?
They would seem so. But more importantly, someone with a psyche resilient enough to impress Eisen should be extraordinarily hard to turn into a demon.
So Melchior must be using a particularly nasty illusion, eh?
Ifried, Eisen, please be okay.
Difícil do Ifrit sair dessa, mas né?
We have to hurry. Zavid's all alone.
Well, he's not exactly an ally. He's got his own creed. Remember the White-Horned Dragon? He might try to protect Ifried.
So Eisen might too, right? This is Ifried we're talking about, so...
He's a demon now. He's not Eisen's old buddy anymore.
Even if we can't bring him back to being human, There has to be something we can do to make him himself again.
If he's a demon, he'll never be himself again. He attacked Benwick and the rest of his crew. The old Ifrit's gone.
So, what does Eisen plan to do?
I don't know. That's up to him.
Yeah.
Worst case, we might have to fight him too. It's best you prepare yourself for that possibility.
But...
Eu acho que o Lars, ele e Leonor são bons personagens pra trazer esse grupinho mais pra realidade emocional, que tipo... Ok, aqui é mais rápido. Que nem todo mundo é emocionalmente distante, sabe? Essas pessoas são... As pessoas aqui, tipo, sem ser os dois, né? Eles são emocionalmente instáveis e só que também, tipo, eles não se importam muito com as pessoas ao redor ou sentimentos assim. Só se importam com eles mesmos, basicamente. Só que Eleanor e Lafse, eles são ambos que não, né? E eles meio que puxam os outros do grupo pra um pouco pra trás, pra ser igual a eles. Ou pra ver o mundo, né? Ao redor, os sentimentos e tudo mais. E eu gosto dessa dinâmica. Aqui, né? Uhum. Engraçado que eu não vim pra cá. Acho que é por causa da barreira, né? Que tava aqui. Será que não tem mais nenhuma parede aqui pra eu quebrar? Com a Magilu? Ela fazer a pose? Acho que não. É pedir demais. Tô ligado que é pedir demais. Oh meu Deus, eu ia espirrar. Pronto. Caminhada militar, ok. Caminhada militar. Tem que lembrar que eu posso usar a prancha. Aqui tá falando que tem um caminho, mas eu não tô vendo não. Aqui em cima. Oh. Ah, tá. Não. No mapa ali parece que tem um caminho, mas não passa. Agora voltou. Agora começou o episódio. Receita nova. Eu não tô usando nenhuma receita. É engraçado demais.
Zavid, you alright?
Stop. I know these fists. This is Ifrid.
Why didn't you fight back?
Ifrid. He pulled me back from the brink. I owe him. This time, it's my turn to bring him back.
A demon can never be human again.
So what? That's supposed to make me change my creed? What do you think, Ifrid?
Oof.
Zavid!
Going after kids now? Benwick and your crew risked their lives by your side. Zavid's an idiot, but he stands by his beliefs. I won't let anyone trample their creeds. Even you!
Ei. Não, boa. Isso não é um bom sinal, não.
I owe you everything, Ifrid. And now, it's time to pay it back!
Ó, pra contra-ataque físico.
Are you all right with this, Aizen?
I am. Let's settle this.
Easier said than done. This is
Ready to die?
Caralho, Aizen. Mas já, mano. Eu acho que é isso que o iFed gostaria, se ele tivesse nesse tipo de situação. Não hesite em literalmente me matar, tá ligado? Se hesitar, eu te mato, algo assim. Cara, e sabe desviar, pelo menos. Mas ele tá caído. Ah, eu gastei de novo, mas fazer o quê? Caralho, quanta cura. Sai de cima do Aizen, faz favor, mano. Mas ele tá paralisado, né? Minha capacidade de paralisia tá ajudando agora. Oh! Droga. Alguém me cura, faz favor. Oh, valeu. Eu acho que você me curou, eu não sei não. Valeu, Maguilo. Valeu, Aizen. Droga. É, não tinha uma maneira de dizer, não. Cadê o Aizen? Cadê o Aizen, pelo amor de Deus? Aizen. Não, corre atrás do Aizen, não, pelo amor de Deus. É isso aí, vai lá, Velvet. Bait Velvet. Confia no Bait Velvet. Fucking nice, cara. What the fuck? 4k de dano. Esse aí ia me matar de qualquer maneira, tá ligado? Uh-oh. No.
How could I be so weak?
Is it hot or is it just me?
Vai lá, Maguilo. Mostra como é que você desvia. Droga, acho que o Aizen não vai conseguir. Talvez agora ele consiga. Vai lá, Aizen. Você consegue, meu amigo. Fucking nice, cara. Eu não acredito que eu vou conseguir essa batalha, tipo... Pá, tá quase lá. Nice. Sai daqui, cara. Cê é louco, sem itens. 2 mortes, mas sem itens.
End of the road.
Oh. Ele tá fixado, fascinado no fim, mano.
hostages now.
I'm sorry. Just forget about me.
All right. You've grown. You're a man now. Family, friends, everything I ever tried to hold on to, all of it trickled away, fell from my grasp. But a certain idiot once told me, if you can't hold something in your hand, then make a fist and take it by force.
Oh.
This fist will take everything back.
Vai lá, Aizen.
Just like you told me to!
Eita! Foda.
I know this fist. It's you. Sorry. Caused you a lot of trouble, didn't I?
Don't worry about it. We're friends, right?
Ifrid!
É tenso. Aí sim.
A demon changed back into a human?
Forget it. It's too late.
I'm sorry. If I only knew how to use my power.
Stop crying. Didn't you say you were prepared for anything?
But, Aizen, you were searching for Ifrid for so long.
You're still as soft as you ever were. Boy, I'll let you in on a little secret. Your power comes from being part of Innominat. Which means, if you can seal off his domain, you actually got a chance of putting up a good fight.
Ooh.
Seal off his domain?
The 4 elemental Empyreans sleeping in the earth pulses. If you can rouse them from their slumber. Hurry, while Artorias and Innominat are occupied. They're getting ready for some ceremony of suppression. It's now or never, kid.
Thank you, Ifrid.
I'm just sad I can't go with you. It sounds like a goddamn blast.
I won't apologize.
You shouldn't. I'm grateful. You always kept things from getting dull. If we ever meet again, let's raise some hell. Aizen.
Yeah, we will. See you, Ifrid. I owe you one, Zavid.
We had a chance to bring him back, but you went and killed him. Next time I see you, we'll settle the score. Between me and your creed.
See you around, Zavid.
Vejo depois, Davi. 4 knockouts. Ah, foi 4 knockouts. Verdade, mas eu ganhei 8 de grau, então isso é bom até. Garrafa sem fundo de Denor, uma garrafa de inesgotável. Oh, no finalzinho do jogo. Muito bom, valeu mesmo. Agora eu posso me teletransportar na hora que eu quiser.
we need to wake the 4 elemental Empyreans? But how do we do it? Dunno. Maybe you tickle their divine footsies with a feather until they...
You're back!
Whoa!
You're looking better.
Somehow. But what happened to that demon?
We killed him. Benwick. He...
Let me tell him. The rest of you, find Grimoire and ask her about the 4 Empyreans.
É.
Eisen.
Are you sure?
Do it. He gave us this chance. We can't waste it.
Okay.
Agora a gente tem 4 Imperials ao invés de, tipo, 7 Therions pra caçar, né? Então, é disso que eu falei. O ato 3 é mais curto do que os outros. A gente só tem, tipo, 4 coisas pra caçar.
Resurrect the elemental Empyreans. True. If we do that, we might be able to suppress Inominat's domain.
It may even liberate the minds of the Malachim that Inominat has under his control.
I'm sure some will no longer obey their exorcists.
Good. We'll take a big bite out of their forces.
Pois é.
More importantly, Inominat will lose the ability to enhance the resonance of his exorcists. Most exorcists will no longer even be able to perceive Malachim at all, just like before. Of course, anyone as innately gifted as me is another story.
Will I become unable to see Laviset?
Acho que
We
não.
won't know until we try.
Eleanor...
Then let's give it a shot. I'll accept whatever happens.
But these elemental Empyreans, they're gods, right? You sure it's okay to disturb their beauty sleep?
They control the 4 elements. Waking them is likely to upset the balance of the world quite a bit.
I'll take that as a no then.
We don't even know how to revive them. At worst.
If it's anything like the opening, then we need to offer a sacrifice at the Earth Pulse on a Scarlet Night.
We have to kill someone?
The act of killing is not essential to the ceremony. All that's needed is a soul free of malevolence.
If that's true, then doesn't Velvet already have a whole belly full of them?
Pois é, né?
The exorcists I devoured.
It's perfect. You're a Therian. You're capable of releasing the power you absorb. The souls of the high-ranking exorcists you ate should do nicely.
Use Oscar and Teresa's souls to resurrect the Empyreans?
It's worth a try at least. When's the next Scarlet Night? 3 years after the Advent. In other words, soon.
Do you have
Coincidência.
enough time? The 4 Empyreans
Yeah,
are
então.
asleep in different places, right?
Correct.
Talvez seja muito
4
rápido.
Earth Pulses for 4 Empyreans. But if you use a life pool, you may be able to awaken all 4 at the same time.
A life pool?
Earth pulses normally flow horizontally, but in exceptionally rare cases, they can flow vertically. This causes energy to collect at the Earth pulse's base, forming a life pool. Though sometimes the energy flows the other way, upward, into what's called a life spring.
Oh, so if we make use of one of these life pools, a single sacrifice could reach all 4 Empyreans.
Where are they? There's a life pool in the northern reaches of Midgand, but I heard a large temple was built over it recently.
That's the Empyrean throne! We can't go there, it's Inominat's home base!
Ah, most unfortunate.
Couldn't we use a life spring? It all connects to the same place, right? We'll have to go against its flow, but...
We'll force the soul right down its throat.
Where's the nearest life spring?
Our best bet would be Mount Killerhouse.
Eisen?
I'm fine. What's done is done.
No.
Killerhouse? That's the volcano on the northernmost tip of Northgand, but it's a hellscape of ice and lava!
Naturally. Killerhouse is the most powerful life spring there is.
So, in short, we shoved the souls of the exorcists into the molten core of that volcano.
That should awaken the 4 elemental Empyreans. Together, they will seal off Inominat's domain. It's just a theory, but...
It's one I'll put my money on.
Me too.
Then we're off to Northgand. Mount Killerhouse is north of Helives.
No fim das contas, a gente não tem 4 coisas pra caçar. A gente só tem uma coisa pra caçar. Então é mais curto do que eu lembrava. Incrível. Vamos lá, né? Eu ia fazer alguma coisa. Ah, é, ver os níveis. Nível 40 ainda.
The ship's ready to sail. Where are you headed?
We don't have a problem. If you've got a grudge, we can settle it here and now.
Huh? Why would we have a grudge against you guys? The first mate fought like the first mate. The captain died like the captain, right?
I suppose.
The no swabby here can blame you for what happened. We're Ifrid's pirates, and don't forget it. We're not so pathetic that we need pity from some lord of calamity.
All right. The ship's in your hands.
Aye aye. You can count on us.
Nice. Eu gosto desse arco do Aizen. Eu acho que ele é perfeito, só tem um negócio que eu queria que eles tivessem feito, é mostrar o Ifrit antes dele desaparecer, né? Porque é meio difícil eu me conectar um pouco com o Ifrit, como personagem, porque eu nunca vi ele, né? E você só vê ele quando ele já tá basicamente morto. Então, é meio triste. Mas eu gosto do desenvolvimento do Aizen, né? É muito bom.
The Von Eltia looks the same as ever. But it feels utterly different, doesn't it?
Yeah. Even Benwick looked like he'd been crying.
Ah.
I can imagine. But if we let ourselves despair now, we'd be a disgrace to Ifrid's creed.
We have to swallow our anger and grief, and sail on.
Right. Following a creed isn't always pleasant. We must do what we must.
I won't allow the Abbey to do things like this.
Destroying someone like that. Turning them into a puppet. It's unconscionable.
Still, a heart can never be fully bridled. It can be shattered, but never erased entirely.
Ifrid proved
Magellan
that.
saberia também disso.
Right. His body is gone, but he lives on through his crew. Magilu is right. What lives in one's heart can never be erased.
Yeah. The heart is eternal.
Uhum. Hora então voltar pra Midian. Ou Helavis, quer dizer. Midian é o nome do país inteiro. Velvet, isso aí é perigoso, pelo amor de Deus.
I see. Orichalcum or not, Stormquell snapped like a twig.
É,
I'm afraid
foi
so.
triste.
It was Inominat who did it. But I think Shigure could have done the same.
So hardness alone isn't enough. Forgive me. I thought I had found clarity, but it was only foolish pride.
You should be proud. You are, without a doubt, the greatest swordsmith in the world. I'm looking forward to your next blade.
Even now, you would still place your trust in me.
Of course. Is there any other swordsmith who could craft a blade out of orichalcum? You're a master of your art. A visionary who spent centuries working to forge a blade of legend. I'm honored to know you.
I don't know what to say.
Unless, of course, you've given up on making a sword to surpass Stormhowl.
Does this look like the face of a man who's given up?
Você não tem cara, meu amigo.
Not in the least.
Ok.
We're making good time.
The only problem is that ceremony that Artorius was going on about. We don't know how long it'll take.
Ifrid said they called it the Ceremony of Suppression. Most likely, it's how Inominat plans to release his power.
Most likely. He hasn't absorbed Laphicet in your despair, so Inominat should still be incomplete. But if his powers fully awaken...
Humanity will be robbed of their free will!
I can hear them celebrating now. The uglinesses of the human soul are suppressed. And the world is free of malevolence! Hurrah! Hurrah!
Robbing humanity of its will. They'll be like I once was. Something's coming!
Uh-oh. Carai, cutscene de anime.
Hey, please guys, let's not fight!
E é isso.
This is a domain?
Inominat's domain.
Their wills have been stolen.
It's not been fully sealed away yet. Rokuro, give him a good smacking. Wake him up!
On it.
Soco na cara.
Got it. We'll put in at the nearest harbor. To Port Zexon!
Dá um soco na cara deles, vai que eles acordam.
I feel like some jerk played tug of war with my brain.
No.
Dig up some spirit. They're trying to strip away your will.
Oh no!
Bom, sem livre-arbítrio.
It's that merchant. You're all right.
I do not deserve to be all right. I used people, stepped on them just to make a profit. I even aided wanted criminals so that I could expand my business. My soul is black with ugliness and can never be forgiven.
What the fuck?
Wait! Stop!
The world needs to be purified of malevolence. I don't belong here. I have to die. I have to die. I have to die.
No, it's not right!
Oh!
Ei!
You can die if you want, but saying you have to die is a good way to make my blood boil.
Those awakened to their own malevolence seek to end their lives. Welcome to Artorias' uncompromising world of reason.
First they steal humanity's rudder, and now they want to say who lives and who dies?
We should find out what's happening here, unless you'd rather not see.
You're right. I wouldn't. But I won't hide from the truth any longer.
Before anything else, we'll need to confirm just how far his power reaches. Let's head to Logris.
Se tem uma coisa boa que roubar o
So this is
pessoal.
the result of their ceremony of suppression.
Seems that way. They've brought their peace to mankind.
Se tem uma coisa que é boa desse negócio aí de roubar o livre-arbítrio é que é bem mais fácil de andar por aí, porque não tem ninguém que vai denunciar a gente, porque ninguém tem livre-arbítrio pra fazer essas coisas.
Innominate suppression. Is this the ideal world the Abbey envisions?
Bien! There's no life in anyone's eyes! This isn't a fun place at all!
Então não virou um zumbi,
It's
moleque.
not just people's minds being shackled. They're being forced to die, too. It's terrible.
Why would dying be part of anyone's ideal world?
Even
Limpar,
under
né,
such
mano?
strict control, new sins can still rise to the surface. If
É.
that happens, it's better to end the life of the sinner. Melchior came to the same logical conclusion.
What utter rubbish.
Anyway,
Alguns pecados
we
são
need to
muito
get to
grandes, né,
Locust.
mano? Pra perdoar. Isso aí acho que existe em basicamente toda a religião do mundo.
What's going to happen to the world? How far will Innominate's power spread? When his domain expanded, I felt a faraway power suddenly come closer. It was enough to blot out the whole sky. I'm sure it's covered other towns too.
His domain has certainly extended to at least the entire populace of this country. Otherwise, what would be the point?
That means what happened at Port Zexon is happening everywhere.
Everyone is either a puppet or...
Dead by their own hands.
É.
Innominate created this ideal hell in a single moment. That's the power we're up against.
Quantas pessoas
So
estão
we
morrendo
two
agora,
are
né?
standing against a truly monumental force.
This is your last chance to turn back.
Turn back to what exactly?
Forward or back, we're headed into hell either way.
At least this way, I'll have my own free will. I'd prefer a living damnation to that oblivion.
Well,
Oh.
don't come crying to me later.
Let's move along then.
Acho engraçado a Velvet, tipo, voltando a, né, falar, tipo, ah, se você quiser você pode voltar, se você quiser você pode voltar. Mas eu acho que dessa vez é mais... Ela tá realmente preocupada com a Eleanor mesmo. Não só, tipo, ah, eu tô preocupado com a Eleanor, mas é mais pra não fazer ela se transformar em... ela ter malevolência e transformar ela lá sendo um dragão. É mais, tipo... Ah, só chegando vai ver se ela tá bem, né? Ela meio que é emocional
I
demais.
was a fool for trying to sell commemorative chalices to the people visiting the Empyrean's throne. Happiness can't be bought with ill-gotten gains made through deception. In an effort to change my malevolent ways, I sold my shop and entered the holy priesthood. Rather than pursue my own greed, I've chosen to dedicate my life to bringing the sacred teachings to all.
Wow, look how shiny and pure he is.
Ooh.
So this is what happens when Innominate suppresses all of someone's sins and desires.
How nauseating. And this is the kind of world they're trying to create.
Que bichinho bonitinho. Ele é tão bonzinho. Ele faz as coisas tudo de boa. Meu Deus. Vamos lá, né? Deixa eu dar uma passada no hotel aqui só pra ver se tem alguma coisa nele, né? A gente tá oficialmente no fim de jogo agora, né?
First,
Se
I
você não
took
percebeu
nectar to
antes.
escape all my hardships, and I drank to run from all my pain. Even if I resisted, endured the pain, nothing changed. I've spent my life running. I'm pathetic, but I won't run anymore. I'm disposing of all the drinks in town. What the world needs now isn't dependence, but freedom. And I'll see that we
Irônico.
have it.
Hey now, that's the kind of repentance that should only come the morning after a night of fun and too much drink.
And if you're afraid of losing yourself, drinking is a far better option than falling under Innominate's control.
Pois é. Eu não bebo mais, não. Se vocês dizem. Melhor não perder o livre-arbítrio, né? Nenhuma cutscene como assim.
Hey, you're Kakiku's menagerie.
Kokikus.
Ooh, close. It's Magilu's menagerie.
I apologize for always demanding that you entertain me, despite my inability to even remember your name correctly.
I'm also sorry to you, miss, for always insisting you do that tedious little bird impression of yours. I feel so bad I could just punch myself. Nay, I must.
I'm not sure if I'm more angry or confused.
It is wrong to seek pleasure from viewing petty tricks and pointless entertainment. Honest hard work alone is right. Someone such as I, who was unable to live in accordance to the simplest of truths, should disappear from this earth. Please, use that special trick you told me of. Make me disappear forever.
Caralho. O cara tá basicamente pedindo pra gente matar ele. What the fuck? Como assim? Deixa eu só ir naquele outro negócio lá. Nesse negócio aqui. Pera aí. Acho que não deve ter ninguém aqui não, né? Não, mas tem o tesouro aqui. Flor. Você lembra quando a gente usava equipamento de flor? E eu ficava tipo, será que flor dá pra usar como equipamento? Bons tempos. Faz, o quê? 6 meses atrás? 6 meses atrás eu tava me perguntando pra que caralho flor serve. Bom saber que a música de tensão continua ficando até aqui. Ok, os demônios ainda estão aqui. Não faz sentido eles estarem aqui, mano. Demônios nascem de malevolência, não tem mais malevolência no mundo, não ser a gente. Mas talvez esse seja o problema, né?
We must accept that we all grow old. I can no longer perform the physical labor that allowed me to benefit society. I no longer deserve to live here. I must find a place far from others. There, I will await a quiet death.
This isn't someone accepting that they'll grow old. This is him refusing to grow old.
If this spreads, we'll have no more old people at all.
Esse aí é o sonho de alguns economistas. Imagina, um mundo sem pessoas velhas, sem precisar pagar por
Pets consume
sei
precious
lá.
resources and grant no tangible benefit to society. That's why I say we should throw them all back outside. It's only
Apostadoria, né?
I
Pagar
threw
apostadoria.
away my friend's entire pet beetle collection. They have been purged. This is all for the new order.
Pô, meu.
But I want to keep my rhinostagros.
Eu tô com medo de ver o que eles fizeram com, sei lá, os cachorros e os gatos.
It was the height of foolishness for a low-born person like me to hold on to romantic fantasies about Prince Percival. I should seek a male companion suitable to my social status, and live a life free of pointless desire and pride. Form, beauty, appearance, all are superfluous. Reason dictates that I seek a biological partner, who lets me live my life with greater efficiency.
While what she's saying isn't technically wrong, it really creeps me out.
Essa sociedade tá funcionando muito como, tipo... Eu não sei se é utilitarismo, alguma coisa assim. Mas é aquela filosofia de que você tem que ser útil pra sociedade 100% do tempo, algo assim. Se você não é útil pra sociedade, ou se você tem dificuldade em ser útil pra sociedade, você não merece viver na sociedade, ou algo assim. Você é menor do que os outros. Tá parecendo bastante isso. Pode parecer que o que eu acabei de falar é um bagulho tipo ridículo que as pessoas não seguem, mas...
The Nominat's power did all of this. A god among gods.
Vocês ficariam surpresos quanto a gente acredita nesse bagulho de... Você tem que ser útil pra sociedade. Beleza.
Fountains are purely decorative and serve no purpose to the collective good of mankind. They must be purged.
Not just the fountains. The streets and houses are filled with unnecessary extravagances. Comfort is another word for vanity. It is a lie that breeds only envy and war. All vanity must be purged.
Yes, we cannot let ourselves be ruled by desire. We must control ourselves and lead lives of purity.
If they keep abandoning desire after desire, eventually they'll abandon even their desire to live.
Rapaziada, isso aqui é só uma fonte, pelo amor de Deus. É só uma fonte. Não destruam a fonte.
I knew it. I said all along that taverns are dens of evil. Now there is no one left who desires that demon drink. It
Demon
clouds
drink.
man's judgment and causes good people to fall into corruption and sin. It should never have existed. Taverns shall now only live on in history books.
I've always opposed the sale of nectar and intoxicating drinks. From now on, those places once known as taverns should be used to distribute food equally to all.
Flavor is irrelevant. It is enough for food to fill the stomach and contain the nutrients necessary for survival. Food is not something that should be enjoyed.
But eating is part of being alive. If you can't enjoy your food, how can you enjoy your life? I don't want to live like that.
Pois é. Já consigo ver um monte de gente comparando isso com o comunismo. Superficialmente. Vamos lá, né?
Isn't there anyone here who still has free thought?
Tá
I hope
difícil.
so. There has to be. That was a child.
Alguém? Ei, Percival.
I'm scared! Mommy!
Don't show any feelings, dear.
If they spot you, they'll...
É, os anjos aí.
Prince Percival! Tabitha!
You're still you!
Tá na hora de destruir uns dos anjos.
Demons? In the capital? No, they're Malekith.
Ah, mala. Eles não são demônios, até porque, né, eles são anjos. Seria meio estranho se eles fossem demônios, a não ser que isso só fosse Shin Megami Tensei, né? Porque isso não é. Bullying. Extremo bullying. Bullying extremo com o anjo.
Think you could escape me?
Tabitha, your mind's still your own?
Yes, somehow. But Prince Percival and that girl...
Looks like those Malachim took them away somewhere.
The prince was trying to help us get away. He said that the Abbey was gathering those who still had control of their own will at the villa.
We need to go after the prince and see just what's going on at the villa.
We don't know what sort of defenses they have at the front gate. Let's sneak in through the back.
Good plan. Back into the catacombs, then.
Saudades.
You got it.
Desde quando a gente não passa por aquela dungeon. Sucata de bronze. Faz eras que eu não preciso mais disso. Bora ver. É do outro lado, né? Cadê o bagulho de prancha? Eu não posso subir na prancha aqui. Maratonista. Beleza. Falando nisso, deixa eu ver aqui. Não, eu quero ver os títulos. Título fica em equipamento, eu sempre tenho que lembrar disso. Tagarela, para quem viu todos os skits. 331 skits. Uou! Duração, poder com ar, diminui o custo de ar com base no nível de estrelas delas. Acho que eu não vou mudar isso aqui não. Tô de boa sem precisar disso. Esse pá deve estar aqui na prancha. Não tá aqui. Cadê aquele pastor que fica enchendo o saco? Se bem que eu já completei o bagulho dele, né? Uns episódios atrás. A gimmick dele. Quero saber se ele tem uma última, né? Que diria que a prancha estava aqui. Não tá aqui, não. Tem um teleporte aqui, né? Pro final.
So those weren't demons, they were Malachim.
Yes. They were probably ordered to hunt down any humans who still possess free will. Inominat isn't whole, and his suppressive powers are not yet absolute. So he must be using the Malachim to find anyone he missed and process them. Sounds like him.
Mm-hmm.
Process?
Be it a prince or a little girl.
Pois é. Tabitha está bem?
I wonder if Tabitha's alright.
I don't think she'll be suppressed so easily.
Aye. She's got more grit than the average soldier.
But even if she resists suppression, if the Abbey finds her...
She'd stand out even more with us. She ran an entire shadow network. Finding a place to hide will be child's play for her.
Exatamente.
Maybe she was just pretending to be an old woman.
Huh? But I really loved Tabitha's cooking.
I'm just kidding. You don't run into a woman that tough every day.
She's been living in society's shadows since before we were born. If she heard you were worried, she'd laugh and say you're wasting your time.
Then we should be on our way to the villa.
Ela deve ter acesso a 8 trilhões de esconderijos por aí. Vou só pegar minha pranchinha aqui. Meu direito de ter uma prancha. E pronto. Tem um teleporte ali embaixo, já tô vendo, então... Bem fácil até. Da última vez que a gente veio aqui, a gente não veio com a Eleanor. Então, é a primeira vez dela estando aqui, né? Isso aí. Bora. Oh, prancha. Ainda bem que a prancha tá, tipo, no começo das lugares, né? Tá, mas onde é que a gente deveria ir exatamente, né? Sala da oração. Provavelmente é no meio do negócio, lá no centro. Eu acho que eu fui no caminho mais longo. Eu lembro quando tinha inimigos nesse corredor. Graças a Deus não tem mais não. Ei, Leonor, lembra desse lugar aqui que a gente teve uma treta? Eu lembro. Lá vamos nós. Descer 10 mil andares. Essa prancha aqui é bem sensível.
My mind is...
Estão forçando, basicamente.
A channeling circle!
He's eating their will directly!
o alcance do Wi-Fi dele não tá tão grande. Então ele precisa trazer as pessoas mais pra frente.
With an entrance like this, it's almost like
we're a bunch of heroes.
Hey, no fair! You're supposed to say like what?
Like what? Foi mal, Maglo, mas tá na hora de ser herói, moleque. Herói! Bom saber que essa lança de água aqui é bom até. Infelizmente ela custa muito. Vai. Pera aí, tem... Ah, Maglo vai se ferrar. Proibido isso, Maglo, na moral. Pronto, foi um deles. Carrega. Coisa boa os ataques da Maglo é que eles pegam ao redor dela, tipo, todo mundo. Então é só ir no meio de um monte de inimigo e começar a atacar. Tá ligado? Eu nem vi que o Roper tinha morrido.
Prince Percival, are you all right?
A última coisa que eu vi foi um porco morto lá atrás.
Well, I know I can still feel scared out of my wits at least.
It's all right now. We'll help you find your mommy, and then
Mommy was executed. They killed her because she stole food to give to me. But that's okay. They had to. Mommy was acting against reason.
So
Tarde demais.
is the true face of their suppression.
Yes, this is the ideal world sought by Shepherd Artorias. As long as malevolence gave rise to demons, this was the only way. That's why the Kingdom of Midgand consented to his plan. But I will never consent.
Tens Portões do Inferno, ok, Aiza. Agora é só deixar ela aí.
Without sadness, but also without joy. A world without hate, but also without love.
You suppose the whole world's like this now?
No. Even this close to the Empyrean's throne, some here have held on to their free will.
Provavelmente deve ter alguns aí.
We don't have much time.
Right. I can feel Inominat's domain spreading even now. It's incomplete, but it's quickly growing stronger.
Even we might be suppressed if this keeps up, and then it'll be reason o'clock all day long.
Prince, Griffin is doing well.
É, a gente viu ele na cutscene de anime.
That's good. I'm happy. Truly. Until now, I thought I was just a tool to serve my country. But when my feelings were being torn from me, I felt myself want something. No, I thought. I don't want this. I don't want to lose who I am. I understand the true horror of this ideal world now. I know it's selfish to put this burden on you, but I beg you, stop all this. Stop Shepherd Artorias.
You said something to me once. A bird that cannot fly is no bird at all. And now I say this to you. People stripped of their feelings can never truly be alive.
Yeah, that's how I used to be.
We're going to defeat Artorias. We're going to make this world one where we can be ourselves. We're doing it for us, not for you.
You've changed, haven't you?
You really have. You used to be a sword wielded by your own hatred. But now, you're in control. You're the one who swings the blade.
Even if I still don't know when to sheathe it.
Don't worry. When danger comes, I'll be there to protect you.
My, I'm jealous. It must be nice to have a reliable young man like that by your side.
It certainly is. Our fee's a gallant soul.
Eisen, about Captain Ifrid.
I dealt with him. But the Abbey, they stomped all over Ifrid's pride to achieve this suppression of theirs. With these hands, I will destroy them.
Then I'm going to be selfish too. And as just another flawed human being, I will offer a humble prayer that you succeed.
Let's go!
Well, I'm pumped. Who wants to go cut our way into this throne of theirs?
We can't just barge in, sword for brains. We gotta prepare.
We stick to the plan. Wake up the four Empyreans and take Inominat's domain away from him.
Artorias said the ceremony wouldn't be complete until the Scarlet Night.
Will they complete the ceremony first, or will we awaken the Empyreans? It's a gamble.
Well, moping won't get us anywhere. Let's head to Mount Killerhouse.
Right. It's time to suppress the suppression.
Ei. Bora. Eu gosto muito do tema, né, que toca. Acho que essa aqui é a primeira vez que eu tocou o tema. Eu não lembro. Mas eu gosto muito. Não, acho que deve ter tocado na cutscene lá da Velvet. E o lá pra você. No mundo. O negócio lá, né? Antes da gente vir pra cá.
Eleanor, did the exorcists know about this when they agreed to help Artorias?
They couldn't have. The exorcists I know fought for a world where people could live their lives in happiness and peace.
But then how do you explain the fact that the exorcists seem to accept what's going on?
Maybe that was just what I wanted to believe.
It could be that Inominat's suppression is also affecting the exorcists.
Provavelmente também.
You mean Inominat might have taken control of their will and made them his tools?
Completely believable. Exorcists are too hard-headed to be open to much persuasion.
If I stayed with the Abbey, I might have accepted this world too. Thank you, Laphicet. It's your strength that protects my heart from wavering.
You really think so?
Of course I do. Have a little more self-confidence.
Guess it's a good thing I captured you then.
Hey.
That's true. I owe you my gratitude as well. Thank you.
Seriously?
Right. To be able to express what's in my heart is a wonderful thing.
You still drive me mad, but I can't disagree there.
Ei. Tava esperando isso aí.
Even when not yet fully awakened, Inominat can extend his reach to the entire world.
The other towns are probably in the same sorry state as the ones we've seen. Or perhaps even worse.
Magilu, is there some art that can awaken Malakim?
What do you mean?
Well, if I could just use the flames of purification properly.
Even if you could alter reality with that power, you'd end up destroying yourself in the process. Do you want to awaken that badly?
I need more power.
For Velvet's sake?
For her too, but I hate what the Abbey is doing. It's just wrong. This world of theirs is without any joy. I just want to do everything I can to stop them. This is what I want, with my own free will, and
I know of no such art. And even if I did, it wouldn't help you.
Huh?
You've already found strength in your heart. There's no magic that can make that stronger. What you need is to be ready and determined.
and to be brave. I guess you're right. Thanks, Maki Lou.
No thanks necessary. 100 gold will cover it.
You want me to pay you?
Hey, good advice isn't free. What do I look like, a sidewalk psychiatrist? I'm a witch.
She always has to be so difficult.
Pois é. Não pode dar um momento da hora que não, tem que voltar a ser fucking bruxa doidona. Acho que eu vou voltar lá pra primeira cidade e aí a gente se prepara pra ir pro vale, né? Lá vai acontecer algumas das últimas batalhas. Então é um bom momento pra parar e... né? Simplesmente salvar aqui os arquivos. A gente tá chegando perto do final do jogo. Acho que eu consigo... Se eu gravar mais um episódio hoje e 3 amanhã também, agora nesse momento é segunda, eu acho que eu consigo completar esse jogo até. Se não, mais um dia serve. Eu ia ver... Pera aí, minha expedição retornou, tipo, acabou de retornar. Não, a gente continua aqui. Eu quero pegar todos os tesouros, pelo menos. Deixa eu ver o que você tem aí de moeda Tails, mano. Só pra eu não me esquecer. Chapéu, orelha, costeletas, tomada de luz única, não posso ver. Traje de música de batalha... da batalha. Velvet Velcro. Uniforme de exorcista Leonor. Norme, chapéu de bienfo. Traje de música de batalha. Vou pegar um da Velvet aqui. Deixa eu testar isso aqui, vai. Ah, a música de batalha trocou também, né? Acho que vocês acham que ouviram isso, né? Moda. Tá. Isso aqui troca a música de batalha. Eu quero ver que música é. Deixa eu ver se eu tive sorte e reconheço essa. Porque é bem capaz de não reconhecer. Cadê? O inimigo rápido aí. Bem. Porra. É a primeira música do jogo. É a primeira música do jogo, não tem... Sim, é a primeira música do jogo, não tem outra. Eu pensei que era de um outro jogo. Pena. Bom, tem mais de 3 músicas, então... Então as outras devem ser outras músicas de outros jogos, com certeza. Ou música de chefe, o que seria estranho também. Enfim. Bora salvar aqui. E é isso aí. No próximo episódio a gente vai chegar em Helavis e vai subir o monte. Então é isso aí. Até mais.